This is how NASA operates.
Yeah.
We actually have the same setup.
Well,
protocol
now
as
I believe it. NASA, how it operates now.
No,
I
you're
think.
here for the.
Yeah, NASA under the Trump admin is how we run this podcast.
This is.
Listen, I support women in STEM. As I've
Thank
said,
you.
I've always said that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we thank you for that. This is our first time using our new cameras. This is a new camera
Okay.
setup, and this is a new lighting setup.
Right.
So it doesn't matter
This
that
is
I
the first
spent
time.
Yeah,
Really?
with these cameras and these lights. We used different cameras and different
Am
lights.
Am I the first?
Yeah,
with this
because you're a
setup?
really big guest.
Well, we knew we had to really get our act together for you.
Wow.
You're the only one we're paying.
Oh wow. Great.
Yeah, you take traveler's checks, right?
Sure.
and just a pocket full of the gold Sacagawea coins.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my mom loved those. And
Oh,
when
me
we
too.
were in New York, she'd go to pay a taxi cab driver, and she would pay with the Sacagawea coins, and she'd go, "These aren't quarters. They're not quarters,"
Oh, no.
because she didn't want anyone to think that she was being cheap.
They don't look like quarters.
I know, she was just worried they looked like, because to her, I guess they looked like quarters.
I really liked the $50 pieces.
I don't remember
Those,
that.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
remember those big old
Yeah.
honkers? They were huge. They were the biggest coins you could think of.
Yeah.
50 cents.
50
This
cents.
is a really good mocktail that you made.
It's fantastic.
Ru-
Have you
we're all
started? You
hammered.
started, right?
Huh?
You've already started?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
recording.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we started when you walked in the door.
Oh,
No,
that is
not
true.
really.
With my screeching Miss Piggy.
With your Miss Piggy impression.
Thank you.
That was a good Miss Piggy.
Thank you. I could do the whole podcast like this if you
Wait, can you do the again? That's so.
Which of course is so similar to Yoda when he's
It
like, when he's like,
is. That was Frank Oz.
help you I will not. Swamp, slimy, my home this is.
I feel like I'm part of the audience.
I'm about to cough.
Seeing that train movie for the first time, and they all ran out screaming because they thought the train was running at them.
Oh, I thought you
I'm
meant Stop That Train starring RuPaul.
Starring
And Rachel
RuPaul.
Bloom.
Oh, great!
And Rachel Bloom.
No,
Yeah.
not that one. No, the one from a really, really long time ago.
Yeah.
People hadn't
Yeah.
seen such a thing because
Wow.
I'm just so I've never heard
Yeah.
such spot on impressions.
I-
before.
Wow.
What I was thinking.
Thank you.
fantastic.
Wow.
When
Do
you
it like
were-
Yoda.
Do it like Yoda. Yoda do like what? Train stop that.
Okay, that turned into Miss Piggy.
Yes, it did. Wow. They're very similar, right?
yeah, and
Well,
I want to watch
Yeah.
you and Joan Milheiser in a habitat.
a habit.
I want to create you know how they have those 24/7 cameras of habitats
That would be so
for
fun.
pandas. I want that for the two. I want the real world, but it's just you and John Milheiser.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have a 24-hour feed of it,
Yeah.
like
I
Big
would lo-
Brother.
Okay.
Let's set this up.
All right.
John,
I'm
come on
absolutely
out.
down. 100%.
John, come out.
You can pay me in traveler's checks. CBS still airs Big Brother, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can everyone is too loud, not loud enough?
I feel good.
We all feel good.
great.
You feel great. Wait, hold on. Immediately, I wanted to say. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, so we were having a gay guy music video night last Friday after. Thank you. After RuPaul's Drag Race, and everyone was in sort of a dark mood. My group of friends, that everyone was in sort of a bad mood, and I was like, I know exactly what we need. And it was just a supercut of Miss Piggy being mean to Martha Stewart. There's a 5-minute video because Miss Piggy would go on the Martha Stewart show pretty frequently. And my favorite one is that, and Martha Stewart's so not having fun. The whole, she's having fun, but she's doing her show as normal. She's not aware that there's a Muppet there. She's doing it. It could have been anyone. And she's like, well, and then you take the cookie cutter and you put it through this. And then Miss Piggy goes, how obsessive. And it is everything, everything Miss Piggy's like, and what's the point? It just is so funny. And then sorry, I'm burping because the drink is so good. The other one, and Nick and I watch it every New Year's, is 1997 Miss Piggy countdown to New Year's Eve, and she's a guest with Jay Leno. She's up on the roof looking down at the buildings.
What?
And it is just Jay Leno is trying to do normal, cutesy, kind of kid, kind of Muppet stuff, and
Oh, that's perfect.
Miss
Set
Piggy
it up for
keeps
Miss
being
Piggy.
I'm on a roof It's freezing. It's January in New York. I don't know why I'm here. And then in the last minute of the year, this is the ball is dropping, and Jay is trying to ask all these questions, whatever. And he's like, "What's the crowd like down there?" And she's like, "It's a bunch of idiots." Like, it's just stuff like that. Like, would you want to be down there? And then when it gets to be the ball's gonna drop, they're like, "Oh, and the ball's about to drop." She just screams for a full minute, "The ball's gonna drop! The ball's gonna drop!" Over and over again. And then Jay Leno was like, "But Miss Piggy, don't you wish you were with Kermit?" Who cares? The ball's gonna drop! And just screams it for a full minute. It is so funny.
Oh my God.
Nick and I have timed it so that she's screaming the ball's gonna drop when the ball is dropping, because we love it that much.
I love that. I
Yeah.
want to try that this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
so we need to start adding Miss Piggy clips to Gay Guy Music Video Night.
Why don't we know who it is now?
Like,
Because
Because
Frank
it's
Oz,
not
of
Frank
course,
Oz.
right.
I don't know who I don't know why I don't
Do they
know.
not? Does Disney not want to like promote
Oh,
who
maybe.
the performers are?
do you think it was Walt?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think it was Walt.
I think-
I don't.
Can I tell
My
you why
money's
I
on
think-
Walt.
I think it's
Okay.
because people hate new Kermit so much.
I don't.
Who's new Kermit?
The person who's doing the Kermit voice.
I don't like
sucks.
him. I mean, they didn't ask me to audition for it. Maybe this is why.
Who
It's
else do
not
you got
easy
in there?
booking gigs.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Okay, Yoda.
Thanks for having me on your show.
I can't do any vocal impressions of Muppets, but I was known growing up for doing a perfect visual impression of a Muppet. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
This is an audio medium, so I'm sure it'll work.
Yep.
This is when they're dancing.
Yes.
That is-
perfect.
That is
Yeah.
perfect. That is
Yeah.
actually perfect. I was
Thank
ready
you.
to be like, okay, that's cute. That was
Oh, thank
perfect.
you so much. Thank you.
You
so
can't
much.
improve on that. That's
And
the
I
best.
haven't.
That's the best version of what you just did that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ever.
It's good that it's an audio medium, so people don't know. They don't know.
Despite
how
the
good it
4
was.
cameras currently filming.
No, not enough
This is an
cameras.
audio.
And I also have some up here, and
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that smoke detector is another camera.
Should we start the
CCTV.
podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to cough when there's a lull.
Get ready.
I thought you said talk when there's a lull or cough when there's a lull.
You said,
That's what I said.
you
Like
said
try to
talk.
cough between.
Oh,
I
we
think
thought
I'm
you were
fine
saying
now.
talk between a
You're
lull.
burping. I'm coughing.
do you need?
How's
Do you
this-
need water?
No, I have it mocked down.
Yeah. Sip on that. The carbonation will help. I thought you said talk when there's a lull.
And we were like,
No.
wow.
And
read
I
us
was
down,
transported
Tony.
back to my
God.
father-in-law on Thanksgiving a
Wow.
few years ago when he met my
Stop.
mom and aunt for the first time, who are, old Irish Catholic broads. They don't shut up. They're hilarious. They're so funny. But my father-in-law was sitting there with me and my whole family who do not shut up. We just talk louder and on top of each other. And he finally goes, I can't get a word in with these women.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And you know what's crazy is you can say that knowing in full comfort that he is not listening to this.
No.
Because talk about 2 women you can't get a word in with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Funny.
So welcome, Tony. You're now my father-in-law.
Hey,
Oh my God!
hey, it's time to play the music and it's time to light the lights.
This just
Eva Jack. Welcome to Hollywood's biggest podcast. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to
You're
meet our
getting
guest
started.
on Hollywood's biggest podcast tonight. I'm Mimi Von Schack.
Like Statler and Waldorf, I'll be heckling during tonight's performance. I'm Brittany Johnston.
And you know today's guest from The Simpsons, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and Adam Ruins Everything. It's Tony Rodriguez!
Pre-recorded live from a basement in Los Angeles, California, it's Hollywood's biggest podcast. With your hosts Brittany Johnston and Mimi Von Schack.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, what a damn delight it is to have you in the studio.
I'm so excited to be here.
We love you so much.
We love you. We love you.
Which one's that?
The queen, a royal
queen.
queen,
Okay,
who
got
dresses
it.
themselves in we pronouns. My pronouns are our we.
Did we all meet for the first time at Milheiser's wedding?
Yeah.
Did you guys meet before
We
that?
had met once before at a Pride event, a Pride show at UCB, where you were doing Barbafella, I think.
Oh, yes.
And I had seen you on stage do it quite a bit before. I'd seen you perform it. So my memory of meeting you and this may be incorrect. I may have inflated this in my brain.
Okay.
But my memory of meeting you is you were fixing your wig in a mirror. I stood next to you in the mirror and talked to you through the mirror like a murderer and was like, I love you. And you were like, thank you. But you did the appropriate thing and talked to me like I was in front of you. I only talked to you through the mirror.
Wow.
So that's my memory of meeting you, but that could be wrong. And then we all met again at Millheiser's wedding
Aw.
the night before.
The night before.
Yeah, the rehearsal dinner.
Yes.
You okay?
Where am
no.
I?
Oh.
Sorry, I wanted to.
No, I'm with you, Britt. I am with you, Britt.
Who are you?
You.
It's really not helping that there's 3 Muppets staring at
Sorry,
all of us.
these mocktails, something's in them.
I know, I
made
definitely
them.
feel- yeah.
I know they're NA, but I really am feeling crazy.
I feel
Off the
crazy.
Gia.
I do too.
Crazy
So,
off the Gia. I'm flying off
I'm
the Gia.
geeking off the Gia right
Maybe.
now.
Yeah.
And then we all got to do Ass Sketch together.
Oh, that's right.
the
That was
time
so
of
much
our
fun.
lives.
That was like a summer camp kind of show.
Yes.
It was. Oh, it was so much fun. I
right?
will never forget. We hung out. It was like every day for a week. So we
Yes.
saw the show, and then
Yes.
the following day.
You ran into Kyle and I having dinner
Yeah.
together. And Kyle and I
No,
were so...
you weren't even having dinner.
What were we
just,
doing?
Both of us were just walking through a restaurant, looking at it. We were just
Well, you were looking at it.
walking.
We had just eaten.
All of us were walking. None of us were at
In
a table.
a restaurant.
Yes.
An unlikely place to take a walk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a huge restaurant. We were walking through it. And
Meet at the on Hillhurst.
yes, and as we were walking
Oh.
away,
Love it.
Kyle goes, "Oh my god, I hate this." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Tony's gonna think you're my only friend." And I was like, "Am I not?"
Oh my god.
He was like, "Tony thinks we're freaks and that we're together."
And you're
all
like, this is
the
actually
time."
perfect for me.
I really did think that, but
Yeah.
I didn't think it wasn't a negative to me.
Yeah, you're like, great.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well,
Everyone
because-
should have one friend.
Kyle had to make an announcement during that show that he wasn't being mean to me, that it was just our normal dynamic.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
he
really
was like,
funny.
he's like, people are turning on me because they see how I talk to you.
That's really funny.
He was like, people think I abuse women. Just how I talk to Von Schack.
Yeah, because he was the director and he was abusing his power, somewhat famously. But that was such a fun show.
It was really fun.
You got to play Gary Montana.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that sketch when Calvin was here about how it's like for both of us, it's one of our favorite sketches of all time. Gary Montana, the made up mascot for Dubai Chocolate, who oozes the green goo to make Dubai chocolate.
And you had to ooze the goo.
Yeah.
What was the goo?
Actor secret.
Okay.
Tony's
All right.
like, I'd rather not say.
I'd rather not say.
You know what? That's between you and God.
Yeah.
That's between you and Kermit, and we won't infringe upon your
Okay.
rights.
Thank you. Kermit is my god. My god is felt. I got in trouble once by Emmy winner Jeff Hiller. I've talked about the Muppets before, but not the
Good.
show. I've never talked about the show
Okay,
before.
okay.
You go to show to show and talk about
no,
them.
No,
Who
no,
cares?
I want this to be special.
Okay.
Well, we don't care.
Baby, there's been no one else.
I bet you say that to all the women you're with, Tony.
I
Muppeting
sure
all
have.
around town.
All the women.
Okay, so when you were talking to Jeff Hiller about Muppets,
No. Well,
No.
it was a podcast I was talking about Muppets Take Manhattan. I was talking about the felt.
Oh.
And apparently Jeff Hiller went to the museum in Queens, and there was a talk, and there was a wardrobe person or costume designer from the Muppet Show, and she was talking about felt is a process. It's not a fabric.
oh,
He schooled me, basically.
Wow. Jeff Hiller took you to church.
He took me to church. He wrote a long letter addressed about, to Tony, who taking me to task on this podcast. But I now I'm just terrified of misspeaking. To you, does felt feel like the fabric?
I thought felt was a fabric.
It's okay. So here's why it's confusing. It's not our fault that it's confusing. You can buy felt, aka felted fabrics, at a craft store, but it's marketed specifically as felt. So if I go to Michael's and I buy a big stack of felted fabric, I'm going to be charged for felt. So it is, in my mind, a separate thing. So I think we're both correct. And I say this as someone who talk about worshiping at a church, worships at the church of Jeff Hiller.
Literally,
somewhat
I'm
famously.
like, I
I
agree with
love
whatever
him.
Jeff says.
Yeah, but in this case,
I was wrong. I'm not saying Jeff Hiller was right.
Well, I'm gonna immediately change the power dynamic in the room.
I was going to make a felt.
Do it.
If Michael's changes the price on you, are you being felt up?
This is why we need you and John Milheiser in a habitat.
Literally, put you guys in a
Just-
hamster ball.
Yeah,
just let them roll
bamboo.
around,
Absolutely
roll around
not.
Los Feliz Boulevard.
I 1,000% would do this. I'm not.
We're working on it.
Okay.
We're building
of
it.
you-
We're
All
building
right.
the acrylic for the hamster ball.
You guys live in a separate chamber of my heart together. There's just a special place for you both in my
Who are
heart.
you dressing?
You and John Milheiser.
Oh.
I feel like you scratch like the same kind of creative itch for me, and you make me laugh in the same way where I'm kind of, and Britt and I talked about this a lot when we were doing Ask Sketch. We had a lot of moments where we kept looking at each other going, can you believe we just get to watch these people perform in the show?
I felt
And
the
we
same
just
way
get to
about
see,
y'all.
like for free. Like we get
Yeah,
to watch
we
you
just
for
get
free.
to do this. I just get to see you ooze pus
Yeah.
from an unidentifiable
Mostly allowed to
substance.
pay for it.
Oh my god! And Mark Sully was in that show.
Yes,
dressed
Mark
as
Sully.
me.
They're killing it.
I know.
They came on this podcast.
I saw.
They were a huge
Wait,
hit.
hold on. Mark Sully came on. Calvin came on. I think Petey Gibson came on.
Yeah.
During Hot Hunks Week or something.
Well, Calvin was a hunk.
Hunk
Petey
madness.
was.
I'm so sorry. Please.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
sorry to
okay.
miss.
Well, you know,
Hunk-
branding is really important to us. We're not
Yeah.
just out here saying felt's a fabric. You know, I don't know.
Get his ass.
Words matter. You're right.
Sorry, we just sort of subscribe to
I
the idea
felt
that like
up. I mean,
words
oh,
really,
God.
they mean something when you say them. You know.
You're right. No, you're right.
2 weeks ago, I said the potato famine in Ireland was when Irish people could. They had to get rid of all their potatoes when in fact that was all they had to eat, and I've been thinking about it ever since.
Oh my God.
And people
I
have been
misquoted
writing
the famine.
People have been writing in left, right, and center.
The Irish are my people, and I've become very passionate about this recently. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Throw out the potatoes. That's the only thing we have
they
to
had
eat.
blight. They all had blight. Oh my God, the blight.
Oh.
Hunk madness.
hunk madness.
Yes, you were saying
Calvin was a hunk. Petey.
He was?
Calvin
What
was
happened to
considered
him?
He aged out.
Yeah.
Is he 32 now?
Yeah.
It's a tough town, Tranny.
Yes,
and
and
us
Petey announced
mean
us.
white women are the gatekeepers. I think we would know about cute young guy. No, so basically Calvin was one of our hunks in Hunk Madness, and then Petey was kind of like our boots on the ground reporter of what
Yeah.
hunk.
Petey was like Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Petey was our Charles Barkley. And then, which was a reference that was lost on anyone who was tuning into any of the hunk episodes. And then,
And your present guest.
exactly.
And a sports announcer.
Yeah.
Look, we're trying to cross the aisle.
We are.
In terms
Oh.
of demographics.
Okay.
We're
We had to
reaching across the aisle
Okay.
to straight men and saying, we know.
Oh, wow.
the
Am
words."
I a conduit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you're on The Simpsons.
Hey, breeders. What's happening?
Hey, breeders.
Is that?
That's
you know
the
what?
name.
I was going to say, is that? Fuck everything. It's 2026. If that's offensive, please breed me. Fuck off. Fuck off.
This is good because this is
Oh
innately.
God! If I said the fuck off.
If you're just joining us, we're here with canceled guest,
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
You can't cancel me. I own this town.
I want Miss Piggy to say fuck off breeders.
Fuck off, breeders. Get your hand out of my ass.
That really only works if there's actually a
A
puppet
puppet.
there. But
I know.
If anyone couldn't tell, today's topic is Muppets.
I know we're talking about the Muppets, so this is the greatest day of my life. But the way that Britt texted me to tell me about this, we did an episode during Gay Fall, not to be confused with Hunk Madness. We did an episode.
honestly,
Different
time.
seasons.
There's too many times.
There's two.
too many times seasons.
Well, you do. I'm not even kidding. July, we call it Straight Pride.
Yeah. That's my time to shine.
Yeah, Britt calls it
Oh.
Straight Pride.
Oh, and we warm up the stage for you. We don't clean it up.
don't clean it up.
And then
glitter fucking
tune's
everywhere.
over. Here you go.
Yeah. You put all that info in my face.
All
And
the
that's- I just have to-
information.
yeah.
All that lifestyle.
You know, just keep it to yourself.
And it's such a choice.
yeah.
It's such a choice. No, we did in Gay Fall. We did a Twilight episode, and it was the happiest Brit's ever been. And so she texted me. She was like, "I just got Tony's topic, and it's your Twilight." And I was like, "Yeah, this is my
Wow.
Twilight. This is very meaningful to me." But
if you
before
couldn't tell by all the Muppets.
before we get deeper into Muppets, I'd like to talk about you for a little bit.
Me?
Okay,
Here,
yes.
I want to talk about The Simpsons.
Oh, all right.
You were on The Simpsons. You're a voice on The Simpsons.
Yeah, yes.
How long have you been doing voices on The Simpsons for? Oh my God.
I just get. I'm gonna cancel myself out of it.
I think
Okay.
you
Out
should
of a job, aren't I?
cancel yourself out of a job. Yeah, do
Yes.
it.
Do
Yeah.
it.
No, we cut around everything. Britt has said some insane things in this podcast. Britt said things on this podcast that if you heard them unedited, you would throw up.
Wow.
Who cares? Straight pride,
cares?
baby.
Yeah, baby.
I was also born in July. Straight pride for me.
Yeah, born on the 4th of. July of.
You want the year? You want me to date myself? I was
No.
born in
We
July
Bleep out our
25th.
ages.
Year unknown. Year question mark.
unknown.
Yeah, my birth certificate is a bunch of
That's
question
very
marks.
Irish.
Right? And how many siblings do I have?
Oh wow. Okay.
Still learning.
Wow. Okay.
How many of us have drinking problems? Still learning. Still
Back
developing.
Still learning.
Is that one of your Simpsons characters?
Sure.
It's a little. That's a little Joe Montana to me.
Yeah.
Or not Joe Montana. That's a real person.
I was
Gary
like,
Montana.
Yeah, that's Joe Montana.
Gary
Oh, that is
Montana.
Gary
That
Montana.
is Gary Montana.
You're right.
Yeah. What was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just sort of
There he
guttural
is.
noises.
His cloaca. And then your line was, "You're popping your cloaca."
Yeah, popping your cloaca for cash.
Oh, I loved her. Oh, my
she was
God.
such a
Yeah.
cunt.
Mm.
And you took
I'm
your
not gonna
costume
say it.
inspiration from me.
Yes, yes.
You were just exactly like me to play that character. I got
Well-
strays that whole process.
Well, you know what? That's showbiz, baby.
I know.
That
I
is
just like to be
showbiz.
thought of. Were you a fan of The Simpsons before you were cast in it?
Of course. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you were
loved
a
it.
big fan.
Yeah. Yeah. I asked them to cast me in it.
You did? You
Yeah.
asked? Wait, tell us about that process. Usually when we ask people to cast us, they say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they don't respond.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually the case. I made a video it was like lockdown pandy
So
times.
I watched that video, but in my mind, I thought there was no way that this worked. I thought you made that after getting cast to be
No.
like wink, wink, nudge,
no,
nudge.
I made it.
Shut up.
Wait, I haven't seen this. I'm going to watch it after this. But please describe it for me in detail.
So the voice I currently voice is Julio. He's like a Cuban character that talks like this.
Yeah.
And Hank Azaria had been voicing him.
Of course.
So I made a video asking them, like, because the blowback with Apu.
Yes.
And that character has not come back since that controversy.
Sure.
But that conversation was happening. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm gay. I'm Cuban. And I basically made a video. And if I put it out on a Tuesday, I was recording the next week.
Stop.
It-
Oh my gosh.
That is so
That's
cool.
amazing.
I did have to then actually audition.
Yeah.
Like they gave me actual sides. And I knew the episode it was from.
Oh my God.
And
That is so cool.
I voice matched. And then they gave me notes, which I don't think if I'd gone through the proper channels, it probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Right.
It happened that way because they saw a video, I think.
Well, you did what people need to do in this town, but it's so hard to do successfully, which is circumvent gatekeepers. And that is just everyone's trying to figure out how that actually works, and you did it successfully.
I didn't think they'd see it.
right.
I thought,
Right.
oh, I'll get another Zoom comedy show. I was doing my drag character, and I'm like, oh, someone will see. And I was the same spirit I was doing that video in. You know, I'm like, oh, maybe someone will see this
Yeah,
and
why
like,
not?
oh, they can do a Simpsons parody with me. But
That's
anyway,
wild. So when you were watching that character on the show, were you sort of like, I could do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Which is kind of a cool feeling to be like to
was very-
see yourself in something.
I
and-
think he looks like me.
Yeah, you know what? He honestly kind of does.
People that don't know, some people think they drew the character. I'm like, that to me means everything.
Oh my
if they
gosh.
thought
Yeah.
if it was like drawn based on you, but no. But let's. It's the same, similar to the voice that Hank Azaria did in the Birdcage. If we,
Yes. Well, I
which
think
is
of that,
brilliant. This isn't.
Yeah.
This
I
isn't
think of it
minimize
as
anything.
the animated version of that character.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's exactly it. And that is one of my favorite roles of his. I love that character.
I love it.
I don't feel like, well, I don't know. But to me, when I think of him, I think of that character.
Yeah, he's so perfect in it. I rewatch
so
that
funny.
movie a couple times a year.
Yeah, me too. It's like a comfort
very
one.
good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Oh my God. And
I haven't
everybody,
watched it in a while. I should watch it tonight.
Yeah,
Christine Baranski in it is
Oh.
she's
everything.
great.
She's
She's so
everything.
good.
Everybody in
Everyone's
it.
great. Gene Hackman's perfection.
Gene Hackman is fabulous.
Diane Beast. Of course, Nathan Lane.
What a last
Everybody.
name, Veast.
Yeah.
I've been saying Weast.
I'm going to say Veast.
Oh.
What
would
do
Tom
you guys
say?
have health insurance?
Okay, wait. I have a Simpsons question. When you go, and I assume you go all the time, to the Simpsons land at Universal Studios Hollywood, do you walk around and go, I'm part of this?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
They should
I
give you
do.
merch. We
They
should
don't
get
have
you
any
merch.
You mean Simpsons Land at Universal, right?
Yeah, you at least like a big donut.
I know,
At
like
Simpsons
Julio's
Land.
donut.
I've gotten some stuff from The Simpsons. They give the cast and crew like gifts every now and then.
That's nice.
This is one of them, Apple Watch.
Oh,
that was to celebrate 700 episodes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
My first episode was the 701st.
No way.
Oh, talk about God's perfect timing.
I was like,
Talk about
got
Kermit's
right
perfect
in.
timing.
Yeah, you got in
Do you
right under the
record
wire.
on the Fox lot?
mm-hmm.
That's fun.
I love it.
It's
I
so
love
cool.
it.
It's a good lot.
I got to go
It's a
to
great
one of the read-throughs once.
Fun, right?
And I actually wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up, so everything I know about it I learned as an adult.
Wow.
Through my like partner being a big super fan. Like we have a bunch of like Simpsons specific art and things like that. Like they loved it growing up, and so I know about it now, and I know about it as a comedy person. Like that's my relationship to it.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, like it's just like I know the writers, and that's kind of or I don't know them personally, but, you know, I know of who wrote certain episodes, and yeah, and I brought a friend with me who was like an extreme super fan. And I remember like looking over at him during the table read, and he had like tears in his eyes.
Wow.
It was like so meaningful to him. But the part that I really got a kick out of was that Hank Azaria was shooting something somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so he had to call in. So he was on a speakerphone. And he did probably like 6 voices in that episode.
Yeah.
It was like a really heavy episode for characters. Like it was just, they had a lot of people coming in and out. And it was wild to just like hear it all come out of the phone. I mean, like I recognized what his range was.
Mm-hmm.
In general, I recognized the range of everybody around that table. It was so cool to see. And it was so cool to see them like kind of drop in and yeah.
Yeah, you're really a part of history.
I know.
Part of Hollywood history.
Well, yeah.
You're
We're-
one of the reasons why Jennifer Tilly has so much money.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm one of the reasons. Hey, Jenny. Let's do lunch.
Call me Jen.
JJ,
I
JT.
could use a new Apple Watch.
Yeah.
This
I,
one's slow.
I could use a new lot of things. So yeah, JT.
Call me girl.
Which JT camera?
is your camera.
Okay,
Camera.
JT.
Turn around to that one. Do a little over the shoulder.
Jennifer.
Um,
Bernadette Peters, is that you?
That's right.
I think that's the first thing I saw you do. I think I saw you do Bernadette Peters in Bad Drag Race.
Move on. It's like a kazoo with a cold. Is how I.
And then it's shoot for me.
Oh. What was that? What was that?
I feel like Tony's
Your
clip
shoulders.
should just be a cut of every impression.
It's a new reel. We'll cut you a new reel.
We'll make you a
Oh,
new
thank
reel.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Something
From
like the
today.
For
backdrop.
SNL Britain, UK.
Yes,
we're
the
all-
UK.
We
We're all
all
gonna get cast
we
on
all
that.
qualify for that,
Right?
right?
I'm Irish.
Yeah, there we go.
But
I'm a
it's
quarter
British.
Irish, so don't. Oh damn! I don't know if I can do this accent, but no, that's it.
I went to college in the UK, and so when the like casting list came out of like UK SNL, I was like, I'm scared, and I was like, I wonder if I'll know anybody from comedy. And then I was like, oh, Mimi, that was like 15 years ago. Like you're old. Like none of this. Like they all have government jobs now. Like nobody. You're the only one who like hung around. Like you're still at the fair, girl. It's time to go home.
Oh.
Everybody else like literally.
Still at the fair. That's such a sad image.
I know.
An empty fair. The staff is left.
Yeah, the teacups are sideways.
Yeah,
They're getting
exactly.
packed up to get put
Yeah.
back on that truck.
Trash is blowing in the wind.
And
A
I'm
rat
there.
rummaging at the fairs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my career, and I love it. I
You know,
wouldn't change a
those
thing.
rides, they're not stable.
No.
Those rides at the fair, they
Nope.
really kind of freak me out.
Yep.
They're like one loose screw away from everything collapsing.
and they're operated by loose screws.
I
you mean like
the carnies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have been a good carny.
Y-
I think
They-
I might
I-
still be a carny.
Girl. I mean this with love. Yes.
I'm like, what do you mean? As I'm in my clown boots.
no, you could
What do
work
you
at
mean?
Disney World where the rides are good. I don't think you could work at a fair. I think you'd
I
see too many
know.
safety hazards and you'd be
No.
very
Oh,
upset.
you would care too much.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you have to have a level of
Well, we started talking about
laissez-faire.
theme parks because before we started recording, because you grew up in Florida, right?
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
part of Florida did you grow up in?
Miami, Florida.
Miami,
This is-
Florida.
this is the night
Mr.
of-
305.
That's right.
Mr. Worldwide himself.
Although my cell phone is Manhattan because that's where I was when cell phones came out.
What were you doing there?
I was working.
Where?
I was working in advertising.
Oh,
I
Mad
moved
Men.
up to New York to do theater.
Do Broadway.
To
but then
Broadway.
you did. Then you
Oh.
became a madman.
I did become a madman, and I am currently a very madman. So stupid.
We love it. We're so entertained right now. It's
I
crazy.
swear to
Yeah.
God, I moved to New York to do theater, and I did the Inside the Actors Studio seminars. Because I couldn't
God.
yet apply to be a student.
I love
But
that.
then I got my equity card playing Templeton the Rat in a national tour of
Templeton?
Charlotte's.
Of
Yes.
Charlotte's Web.
Oh, Templeton.
A fair is a veritable
Smorgasbord,
smorgasbord,
smorgasbord.
After the crowds have
Oh, back to the
seen-
fairgrounds.
Fair. That's literally.
The fairgrounds are
Templeton is
empty.
literally
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
fairgrounds.
I thought.
Wait, is Templeton the one that like tells people to do
Yes.
stuff?
Yeah, he's like a dirty little rat.
Okay, I am just
I
sorry,
had to
everything
reach.
is connecting.
So deep.
My first writer's room I ever worked in was Angie Tribeca. And you know, in writer's rooms, you
Wow.
come up with like the craziest, weirdest inside jokes. Yeah, it was the best show. I love that team. I love that group of people. But one of the writers named Nate Stein, who's a super funny comedy writer, would do these impressions of Templeton the Rat. And he would just be like, yeah, yeah. But then, I don't know why this happened. It turned into Templeton the Rat being a character from The Simpsons.
What?
Oh
And
my
he would be,
God.
and it would be like Marge Simpson being like, Homer, discipline Bart. Bart, go to your room.
What?
And then it would be like what were Marge's sisters' names?
Jesus Christ.
I know. But then it would get like weird where it would be like, sister, kiss the other sister. What? I don't know. But
Patty and Selma.
I don't know. It's just like
Patty and Selma.
Yeah, Patty, kiss Selma. It's very funny to me.
my
We can
God.
edit it out. I think
No,
that's
keep it
very
in.
funny.
That's the cross section of Tony, not the sisters kissing, but the rest of
Well,
Girl, you don't know me.
yeah. Sorry for spoiling. Maybe I'm spoiling a future Simpsons episode.
Patty and Selma don't kiss. I don't
Yeah.
think they ever will.
Okay, that show's never gonna end. They're probably gonna have to end.
They
up
have
kissing.
to. Some
What
fans-
else are you gonna do?
You're right. They're all their ideas have been
You already
done.
got an Apple Watch for episode 700. What do you think they're gonna do by episode 1200? They're gonna have to kiss.
You're right.
or kill somebody.
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
Mm.
You were also briefly on another one of my all-time favorite shows, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Wow.
You may not know this about me, but it is truly my favorite show, and that I own many props from it.
Really?
There was a big auction, and I bought a bunch of them. And this was all pre-UCB, but now that I was super into it, now that I'm around UCB people, I consider it sort of like a menagerie of meeting the different co-stars and guest stars.
Wow.
And I have like 6 or 7 people now that I've met that have all worked on it. And in my head, I'm like, okay.
And now today at last you've
Yeah.
gotten
Now I can
waiter
collect
number
them
3.
all. Yes, and
Waiter
I know
not one.
not
Not
2.
two.
You give the very expensive bottle of wine to Daryl.
I do.
And once we put you in a hamster ball, you're going to be telling that back to everyone on Los Feliz Boulevard.
John, who was never in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
John,
But-
are you listening? John.
Can I tell
We
you?
could, I feel like we could. What if we did impressions of each other?
Oh
You
my
and John?
God.
Yes.
Oh my God. What would that even look like?
We would
Yeah.
just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't feel we're dissimilar.
No, you to me, you guys are so spiritually similar, especially in the way that like your brains work and you jump
Yes,
from idea
yes.
to idea. Like
Wow.
I can't do that.
And
You
good at
can't.
impressions.
I don't.
Yes, you're both very good at impressions and physical stuff.
Wow. I mean,
Not all of us are.
And
Gary
that's
Montana.
exactly what John would do.
that's exactly what John would do.
Yeah,
right?
he'd be like, wow.
Well,
Should we make today's topic John Milheiser?
actually,
I got
should we
Milheiser
bring
on
up
the
my
brain.
passion topic today?
Yes.
John Milheiser.
Yes. No, you wanted to come here and talk about the Muppets.
I did.
Specifically, the original show.
Specifically, none of the movies that were. I mean,
I have some
There-
questions about the movie.
oh,
I have some questions about the movies. Too.
And I have some questions about Muppet Babies.
I love Muppet Babies.
I like that show.
We make our dreams come true.
I liked all those little babies.
Baby,
I love
we
those
made
babies.
a dream for you.
So you were a big fan.
Bum, bum.
You were a big fan of the show.
It's gonna be a 5-part episode.
Yeah.
Great, perfect.
This
My
is
cough again.
the entire season. I'm gonna burp. Britt, you do.
I'm
something for
fine.
us.
I'm a lady, so
This, you remember the SNL sketch where Kristen Wiig is like 3 Lawrence Welk sisters, like,
Yes.
and I'm Denise. That is
Yeah.
one of my favorite things of all time.
You just remind me of that,
Cat
like-
on the side
Yeah.
of the road, and I put some honey on it, and then I ate it. Is that bad? Do-do-do-do.
you just reminded me of that.
Thank you. That's the best compliment I ever got.
and you're like, I'm fine.
And I'm Denise. And then the hands catching the bubbles at the end.
It shouldn't work. It's
We
so
got those.
stupid.
Me and my siblings always got those little hands because we were obsessed with that sketch, specifically my younger brother and I. And every time, like, my mom for Christmas or whatever would try to take a nice photo of me and my three siblings, we would like all get the hands out and like
my
put them
God.
on each other's like just slightly somewhere, and she wouldn't notice until after she'd take the
So
photo, and she'd be
funny.
like, "God damn it!"
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I always quote from that. It's one of the ones where Fred Armisen is like playing Lawrence Welk.
Yeah.
At the end, he
Welcome,
goes, "Is it me or does that girl have a really big forehead?" I always liked that delivery. And when I'm like doing my contour, I always think in my head, "Is that me or does that girl have a really big forehead?"
Oh, that's so funny. We are never get. Look, you have pages of
It's
pages
just
over
one
there.
page.
It's an encyclopedia of
It's
questions.
encyclopedia of questions. So you were into the show. That was just part 1 of our hilarious episode with Tony Rodriguez. So be sure to subscribe so that you can hear part 2 next week, where we talk about the Muppets. It's so fun. You don't want to miss it. Hollywood's Biggest Podcast is edited by me, Mimi Von Schack at 20 Beach Productions, with voiceover by Chuck Pettit and music by Marshall Ross. And hey, if you're enjoying listening to Hollywood's Biggest Podcast, join our Patreon, Hollywood's Biggest Patreon, or you can follow us online at 20 Beach Productions on Instagram and TikTok, and 20 Beach Productions on YouTube. Thanks for listening.